basically make that country strong, prosperous, and less in conflict with us. My own view is that China respects strength and exploits weakness. And what we've been showing China for a long time now is either benign neglect in the Bush administration or flat-out weakness in the Clinton administration. One of the first things that Hillary Clinton did, and I've been a fan of hers, but one of the first things she did in 2008 when she became Secretary of State is basically announce in a speech that she would not hassle the Chinese government about human rights, that it was all about trade relationships and national security things vis-a-vis North Korea and things like that. The Chinese will exploit that kind of weakness. I believe that if Barack Obama had kept his promise that he made in 2008 to the people of Michigan and Pennsylvania to brand China a currency manipulator, that if he'd kept that promise, that we'd have a stronger yuan and a more balanced trade with China. I think that we just simply have to stand up for our own interest, not tolerate cheating, and I think that the Chinese government will respond positively to that. See, look, I think that in one scenario, the relationship between China and the U.S. could be wonderful. Okay, you'll see in the film there's this great rhetoric by Bill Clinton talking about how we were going to let China into WTO and get access to the biggest market in the world, and American companies are going to produce on American soil, sell into that market. Okay, if the Chinese government can make the move now, basically, and empower their consumers and move from a third of their economy consumption to 2/3 like Germany, Europe, and we are, okay? They would buy our stuff. We would make at least some of it here. Their standard of living would go up, and life would be good. That's what free and fair trade is supposed to be like. But we don't have that now. And until we have that, the relationship is going to be very, very, very conflicting as it is now. And you can just see what's going on with Japan and China and us being drawn into that to know